Good morning, everybody. Just waiting on some people to join the chat. It's an unannounced early morning live. Um, I'm actually just dropped little man at school, and am on my way to the doctor to sit there. I'm letting y'all know I'm working on a video upload, and it may be slightly shocking to some of y'all, but I now know why Lindsay, Kylie's mother, has said some of the comments that she's made. And it may shock you guys, but I have proof from the actual Truckee webpage of their government that I went to show you guys, one, what is going on. One is the incorporation paperwork for the government, the city council, town. My bad, they're not a city, they're a town, and that part also gets specified. They even have what's like a mantra or a mission statement called the Truckee Way. I have all that documentation. I couldn't sleep last night, so I was just up searching. I also want to show you guys I'm working on something. I'm cross-referencing. Apologize for the sun, can't help it. I'm actually cross-referencing Mr. Wu's campaign contributions with how do I say this? Certain family members of the Singh family, and it's really weird. The four family of the three adults and the child that lost their life, as I understand, it was another person that was found dismembered, not them. I do apologize for that, but the article and whatnot was very leading. And somebody wanted to be a smart aleck, and yep, I deleted their comments. I own it. Sure did. I'm going to say this. I'm not going to let some keyboard warrior speak to me in a manner and a fashion that I would not allow my mama or my daddy or my granddaddy to speak to me. And I damn sure ain't going to let you write it up on a page that has my name on it and I have the control over. My mama didn't raise Boo Boo the Clown. Yeah, I'm mad, so I probably sound like I feel better. And I do feel a little bit better. I got the Quercetin HBP. Kind of took the car without permission. I'm praying that the doctor will actually see me today because I don't have money to pay. Usually they make me pay at least $25 to $50 because it's $125 to $175 per visit, depending on whatever. I'm waiting to hear back from Psalms Urgent Care. It used to be Psalms Urgent Care. It's just Psalms something care, but it's not urgent. It's Psalms General Care, I think is what it's called. Anyway, they do doctor visits for $30 a visit, no matter what. But like everything else, there's a waiting list. Hopefully, with my medical bills and issues, I will get pushed to the top of the list. That's part of what I have to go see the doctor today. I need a medical records transfer. Don't know what that's going to cost. But anyway, I digress. So, it's funny to me that the dispatcher for California Highway Patrol is related to the family, or an ex-dispatcher, is related to the family of four that was kidnapped and lost their life. And it's also funny to me that I've got interviews that I'm going to show you guys. We'll look at it again. We've got the original two family members, the men that spoke out that I showed y'all in last night's live. They plainly say no one in the family can identify this guy as working for them, okay? Then yesterday it comes out, and there's two other family members that come out and say that this guy worked for them 2 years ago and got mad because the contract was up or some kind of disagreement, whatever, when he came back from his last haul and he lost his job 2 years ago. So for 2 years he been plotting this, and he's a career criminal, and he couldn't do it no better than he done it. You worked there in 2020, 2019 range. Huh. And you waited 2 years as a career criminal and not did any better job than this at the crime, at committing whatever crime you committed. You know, I mean, at this kidnapping and going in there, you literally looked straight at the cameras, stopped and looked back at the cameras. And the sheriff knows more than they're telling. I'm telling y'all right now. Because they keep saying that there's an accomplice. They know there's an accomplice. They know he didn't do this by himself. They know. How do they know? How do they know? The guy, allegedly, the guy they have in custody didn't use the ATM card. Now, they didn't say the ATM card wasn't used. Go back and read that article. And go back and listen to the wording. They didn't say it wasn't used. They didn't say funds wasn't accessed. They said he didn't use it. Whoever the accomplice is who used that ATM card, and that's how they know there was somebody else involved, at least after the fact. That's my personal opinion. If I get to a stopping point and it'll let me, I'm going to split my screen and I'm going to read y'all the Truckee way. But either way, while I'm waiting at the doctor's office, I've got my phone, I've got the CapCut app, and I'm going to upload that video. And also a video, I've got still shots from the enhanced video out at the thing. Plus, I got a list of all the cameras. Why is the camera of the Forestry Service? I have a list of all cameras in Truckee and Placer County that I have screenshots of to show you guys. Tell me this. Why does the Forestry Service not list that camera that we have been given? Why is that unlisted at the Forestry Service? And why is nobody commenting? Somebody say something in the chat. I haven't had not one comment. It's really weird. I don't know if it's working right. Oh God, what happened? I hadn't had not one comment, you guys. Hey, thank you, Lucky Shooter. I'm feeling a little like unloved for a moment. Let me pull over because I'm close to the urgent care, and I may have to go there if I can't get in the doctor. And I know I don't know what I'll do. I guess I'll be selling booty on the streets, y'all. Doing what I got to do, I guess. I want to see if I can pull these. I've got screenshots. I want to see if I can pull them up and read you the Truckee Way thing. Hey, y'all. It's not telling me how I can do it. I don't know. Normally I can split screen. Let's see what that is. Oh yeah, that's taking a picture. I'm trying, y'all. It doesn't have a lot of options. Okay. No, is I can't share screen. It won't let me go. If I go to something else. Okay. So every time I go out of this screen, it takes me out of the live. So I can't read you the Truckee Way. But what I am going to tell you, it says, I'm just going to go over it with what I read. What it says under and this is the Truckee government page, under and about the Truckee Way, is the interpretation I have. Remember how Kiely's mother said there's honor in silence? Well, that's totally explained by this Truckee Way. I'm going to upload the video very shortly for you guys. Hey, everybody, I can barely see. I got Lucky Shooter, Mastro, and I read the other one. It went away. Um, Bottom line, when Lindsay said there's honor in silence, and what she's talking about is the code, the town code. It basically, and I'm paraphrasing, I will post it and I will read it to you guys in the video that I'm working on. And it will be uploaded within the hour, say hour and a half. I'm going to do a live stream at 1 p.m. today. Actually, scratch all that. Let's do this. Right now, Robert's Nana, I pulled over on the side of the road. I'm on my way to my doctor's office, and if they can't see me, I'm going to urgent care. And good morning. So my town where I live. Also, I want to tell y'all, the town that I keep telling y'all that the town that I'm from looks a lot like Rogersville. No, 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 not the Truckee area. Does it? But I will tell you, there is a town next to me that, well, um, those that live there that I've spoken to say that them and Truckee are model cities to each other. Um, I'm about 30 miles from the Boone Blowing Rock area of North Carolina, and about 38 miles from downtown Asheville, North Carolina. I am 1 hour and 48 minutes from 110 Ben Hill Road, where Summer lives. By the way, justice for Summer Moon Utah Wells. Justice for Summer Moon Utah Wells. Hey, Katie. Um, I want to say that loudly. I think there's some stuff about to break in Summer's case really soon. I am announcing right now on October the 29th, on October the 28th, we're going to do it the 27th, 28th, and 29th. Will we be doing the award show for the true crime genre? Those are the dates. Mark them in your calendar. They're live streams, and we will be doing the award show. And it'll be the 27th, 28th, and 29th. I will announce the exact times. It's probably going to be like starting at 8 or 9 p.m. each night, and it'll be a 2-hour live. It's going to be the award show. It'll be the 27th, 28th, and 29th of October. We between now and then, I'm going to be announcing categories, and during all forms of social media, we'll be voting. I'm going to do so many categories on Facebook, so many on Insta, so many on Twitter, and so many on TikTok. So that, and YouTube, of course, so that everybody and the way they communicate has a chance to vote. If you don't communicate through any of those, you've got my email, and you've also got my text messaging line. I will be doing the vote, like for best in true crime. Is going to be a live vote on the last night, on the 29th of October. We'll be doing a live vote. There'll be a live vote on each show, but on the very last one is going to be best in true crime. Oh, got you. Well, Tama, we're going to discuss it. It's kind of weird. Makes me wonder if the person that I was talking to at 4 a.m. and 3 a.m. gave away my research again. But anyway, whatever. It's not just the Truckee way, it's the whole government mantra that I want to look at. And I also have a list of all their webcams, and we're going to go over. So in California, for Wayne Wu, that supposedly has a team of lawyers and is threatening to come after anybody that says anything about him. I am talking about what is public record. that anybody can go look at. When we look at his campaign contributions from individuals, I've never seen so many at the $4,900 threshold. If y'all don't know what that means, the best way I can explain it is when you make a contribution, the maximum each individual or business can contribute is $4,900. Now, that family of four that was kidnapped and executed, and as I understand, the baby ended up dying from exposure, which is, there's a special kind of hell for that motherfucker. Excuse my French, this early in the morning. But he deserves whatever the fuck he gets. Straight like that. And anybody that's his family, I'm sorry. Not sorry. His family apparently called the law on him. And I'm feeling like that's why he tried to unalive himself, is because he knew that his family had, called the law on him. But I think it's really, really deep when I look into, like, there's one thing that's a doctor. There's the trucking company. There's the dispatcher for California Highway Patrol. By the way, CHP is involved in the investigation of Kiely's unaliving and of the family of four's unaliving, as well as the FBI. Now, I'm not going to go as far as what I saw one YouTuber say, because they really went off on Lindsay, Kiely's mother. But what I will tell you is, basically, I'm going to paraphrase the Truckee Way mantra and their, like, mission statement. They're not a city, they're a town, because that's more quaint and homey, I guess. The big thing that stuck out to me is that they work together in peace and harmony, basically, and they're not allowed to speak out against any other citizen. That's something that will be handled by the council. The council, the town council, rules everything. As soon as I get back home from the doctor or get an appointment and know exactly what time, I'm going to start the live stream and be able to show y'all these documents and these pictures, and we're going to talk about it. So what I'm doing is announcing, yes, thank you. Basically, what happens in Truckee stays in Truckee. But even down to Lindsay can't speak out against Sammy. She can't speak out against Maggie. Call her the lying adult woman. I don't care. Y'all can say whatever. But that lady calling in to all these channels and jumping on the panels, the last name caller, she's a damn liar. And I don't. Let me ask y'all something. Everybody keeps saying, "Oh, I've seen gray hues. That's definitely Kiely's car going in the water." Where the tail lights at? Where the tail lights? Where the tail lights? The way the lights are hitting when that car goes and does, it looks to me like right before it goes into the water, it turns slightly. And they turn the lights in the car off. Plus, the car stops and hesitates. So if that is Kiely, are y'all saying that she purposely unalived herself? And why is this video just coming forward? And why is that webcam not listed on the web page that lists every webcam in Truckee? Even the Forestry Service fire webcams. I have that. To me, that is a car. To me, that looks. Have you ever, anybody that's ever went deer hunting? Have y'all or ever spotlighted? Or the old school police cars that has that side light? Why is there only one light? You don't see the two headlights. And what's the other car? That car goes down, and if you keep watching it, the car turns around and comes back up. I've got screenshots all the way to the 52-minute mark. Okay, 12:52 that I have to show you guys, and I want to talk. It looks like there's two cars there. There's somebody running around. It reminds me, like I said last night, of the stoplight game. And if y'all wondering, I'm wasting a little bit of time because the doctor's office ain't going to be open quite yet. Time I drive the rest of the way there. So I need to waste about 10 more minutes. Um, there's a cluster of cars, and that car turns right where the rest of them go kind of left. I don't care how drunk you are. If you start hitting speed bump after speed bump after speed bump, you're going to go, no, you're not going the right way. How many times had she been to that area? It sure did. It sure did look like, it looked almost like another car did something. To me, it looked like drivers changed. And again, I asked this question, where are the taillights at? And let's play devil's advocate and let's say, yep, 100% that's Kiely's car. We saw it go in the water. How can you say that definitively? Could you see the color of the car? No way. I agree with you. I agree with you. There was not 200 or so cars leaving. I only saw a total of maybe 7 from 20 minutes after all the way up until the 1 o'clock a.m. hour on that camera. The next thing is, they look like they are a little cluster. And it looks like, we called it the stoplight game. Some people call it chicken. You're at the stoplight, it's red. Everybody gets out, runs around the car, and jumps back in before it turns green and drives off. We used to do stupid shit like that when we was kids. We wasn't drunk, we was just bored, I guess, and didn't have nothing to do. You know, we had a skating rink and a movie theater in our town, okay? Chinese fire drill, yeah. We called it stoplight. Somebody would holler, stoplight, and everybody get out and run around. It was just fun, you know. But, yes, I do. I've got pictures and I want to discuss them. I thank somebody for sending me the names, and I think he will see that I had better pictures already of these guys, but I couldn't make out anybody but Mr. Fight's name. And we're going to go over who allegedly took Sammy home. I got a lot of info on this that I've been compiling that I want to talk about. But that camera is supposed to start with the letter A. I forget the name. One of y'all might write it up. It's like Aldine or Alton or something like that. There is no camera listed that begins with A for the Forestry Service. And I went through and I have every camera. Right. Alder Hill, thank you so much. That one is not listed. And I'm going to show it to you guys. So what I want to say to everybody in the chat, this is an announcement. We're going to go ahead and say, thank you, Woolsey. And I'm telling you, you're the one, I'm not saying it right. I'm going to call you 1965, okay? So I don't screw it up, your name, because I'm terrible. I'm country, honey. It ain't nothing personal. Please don't nobody take it that way. If I butcher names, I am country. I can't help it. I was born country. Look, the police done rode by me 4 times while I'm sitting here, and I'm in front of a laundromat. And I'm pulled off because I'm using my cell phone. Call you Kitty. So, Mr. Kitty, I appreciate your email and you identifying. I knew you're going to know exactly what I'm talking about. I don't either, Tamba. I don't either. Somebody said when they went to that actual, not the video footage that's circulating from SF Investigates that everybody's looking at, but when they went to that actual camera and typed in the time and hit play, every time it kept resetting to 10. I want to find out how to get into that camera between now and the live stream, okay? And how we can put the time and the date in. Because what I was told is we need to check the day before, the day after, and a week ago and see if when we program it into that camera, if at that specific time we see the same thing. It won't for another day. Thank you. Thank you. I wanted to show that on the live stream. But now that you guys in here know, she said, I tried searching for another day. It didn't work. Why? Why is only that day available? And why on the screen, on the time and date counter, when you push play and get to a certain point, does it reset to 10 p.m.? I've said it before and I'll say it again. I do not trust SF Investigates, nor Ticket TV. There's something about them that I don't trust. They might not have done nothing to Kiely. I'm not saying that. I'm not making that kind of accusation. But SF Investigates, you give me creepy creeperton vibes, honey. The hair on the back of my neck and my arm stands up. I don't know. Absolutely, I agree with you, 65 Kenny. If that video was genuine, we would not have it. Look how close to the chest they're holding everything about this case right now. And again, why do you have to investigate an accident? A one person, one car accident. If you got that videotape and everything else, I don't buy it. And then you want me to believe that she drove that car in the water, okay? And the passenger side window that she could reach across and practically put her arm through is all the way damn well down. And the window right behind her is all the way down. As far as it'll go with the child safety feature. Both of those. And yet, she went by both windows from the driver's seat, underwater, all the way to the back of her car. And by the way, an AWP, I haven't seen them state this, but the way her car was laying underwater, the rear end of her car was closest to the shore. So when her car went upside down, it had to do what's called a barrel roll. Not front, not ass over front end, but a barrel roll. Now, my other question is, why are people discouraging us, me specifically, from digging into this case? That's a question I want to ask y'all today. Look at my panel guest, even. Oh, by the way, would it surprise y'all to know that I have an article about human trafficking that just recently occurred in that area to also show y'all? A trucking business, I don't want to misquote, and I can't pull it up, but it was a business owner charged and accused and charged, didn't say convicted, of being involved in a human trafficking scheme to bring illegal citizens into the U.S. Want to guess from where? I'm going to show that to you too. He sure did tell me to leave it alone, didn't he? If y'all were in that chat, y'all seen it. Nope, it wasn't the no. This is in Kiely's case. This is somebody in California. Nope. Who's discouraging? Well, if you go look at my live stream from last night, my panel guest just kept saying, I think we should leave it alone and wait till November 1st, which is fine if they want to make that choice. But I feel like if we do that, we're not going to get the right answers because the cover-ups will continue. Thank you, Robert Snana. Welcome. Thank you so much. Don't know. So I'm getting ready to pull off, but I don't want the police, because I know they lurking. They be lurking. And we a small town booze. They ain't got nothing to do but to lurk and to pull and to suppose. That's how I know about some of this shit. Like, let me explain something to you. I ain't even smoked a cigarette or nothing. I'm trying not to. I ain't even smoked a cigarette or nothing. If they want to search my car and make me have a rough time, guess what they say? I smell the scent of marijuana in the car. We're going to have to search. Before, I couldn't say nothing. Now I can make them get a search warrant, which they will, and they'll just hold me. But they can only hold me for 20 or 20, I think it's 22 minutes. But anyway, I don't care. They practice it. Oh, thank you, Woolston. Kenny. Appreciate that. I love that. I know. He got me laughing. I didn't see the two restaurants. I'll have to look at that one. Send me a link to that and we'll look at it today in the live. Please, Miss Lisa. Oh no, these aren't Boston. These, what I'm talking about, occurred in California. In California, very near, kind of, well, I'll just show you. Because the more that I tell, the more that gets put out before I can by somebody else. And I just would rather it not be put out in the, I want to put it in the way I want to put it, if that makes sense. Um, if you go on and look up, because I'm at a disadvantage. I don't have my computer, and I need to get screenshots of the Friends of Wayne Wu's campaign contributions. I want 2021 and 2022. It is available publicly. It has to be. It's required by law. You're not let me say this. When I show this, I do not want people hollering at me that I'm doxing persons. They can put any name attached. They can put a business name. They can make a fake name to those campaign contributions. They know when they make that, aloha H squared, you know when you make a campaign contribution, wow, yeah, John Podesta actually has a condo in Truckee. Um, I already know that. I talked about that in a previous live stream. Um, when you go on and look, it is public information, so it is not doxing anybody to post the campaign contributions and names and such. They know when they donate that money that those funds, please let me find a Kleenex, that those funds are public and that information is public. And, dadgummit, I'm in Lacey's car, y'all, and she got no Kleenex nowhere, and I can find, of course, and I need to blow my nose. Thank God she's off today. Little man is getting out of school early to go on a field trip that he gets credit for to it's the Catawba Valley Nature Science Center, and they have their dinosaur exhibit, and he's so excited. Yeah, it is. It is basically a protection racket. I do, but thank you. I'm so glad somebody else has seen that. If you go and look at the money that's paid, now, listen, QAnon to the left, we ain't talking about that. I'm talking about, I want to show y'all. These people have been making regular contributions to the sheriff and his reelection campaign. And there's a reason I want to show y'all a pattern. I'm hoping that I can get it together properly because I'm trying to think how to say that. I really think that U.S. Marshals and Homeland Security need to pay attention. I don't know who. I'm looking into who is over campaign contribution violations. They being real specific. 4,900. Almost everybody that donates 4,900. Why? Why? Well, because you can't go above that. But I've been involved in re-election campaigns before and donations. My aunt and uncle worked with the State Highway Patrol and were bail bondsmen and worked with the Police Benevolent Fund and Association locally and statewide. And rarely did every single contribution reach the maximum amount. Yeah, QAnon ain't got nothing to do with what I'm talking about. Oh, yeah, yeah, yeah. I agree. I agree with you, Miss Laura. Yeah. See, Kenny said it. Woo woo is that. Right. It is exactly. It's like putting the 10 under 10K. It doesn't get noticed. But I'm gonna tell y'all something. If y'all think under 10K don't get noticed, I got some swamp land to sell y'all ass in New Mexico and Arizona, cause they watch it. Anything over $300 gets noticed. I guarantee you that. Well, 4,900 is the maximum amount, and every donor that's friends of what, there's different categories in these donations. I want y'all to understand. Specifically, what is sus to me is under the friends of the sheriff. They're individuals, mainly, that are doing donations, like you're just average citizen. But most of them are, how do I say this? What is it called? U.S. nationals. When you're a naturalized citizen. You weren't born here originally. You know what I mean? Yeah, they're riding just under the tax radar. That's what they're trying. It's, like I said, 4,900. But is is that, are they skirting the line? Let me say this: if an individual entity or donor can only contribute 4,900, okay? Does that mean that husband and wife can each 4,900? Or does that mean that the couple themselves can only be 4,900? No, not sovereign. The reason I'm saying that is because you got 5 people in this family that all share the same address, and each of those 5 contributed 4,900 to the re-election campaign in 2022. Oh no, Cassie, that town does very well. If you read that mantra, when I show it to you guys, you're going to understand what I'm talking about. They're only allowed to bring up things that make, basically, bottom line, you don't start discord, you don't start arguments, you don't speak out against your neighbor, you don't speak out against anybody that lives in Truckee unless you're saying something nice, and you only bring forth ideas and thoughts that make money for the town. Apologize, y'all. I'm gonna try to mute my mic so I can blow my nose. Ugh. Oh my God, I feel like I lost half my person right now. Just doing that. Okay. He said he's been called worse than that. Me too. I think y'all should also look into the Rainbow family and the Rainbow family gatherings. I'm going to show you why the mama says and does some stuff she does, but I'm telling y'all, check out the Rainbow family and Rainbow family gatherings. And remember, that town was only incorporated in 1993. All right. I'm going to say, I got to take off because I got to get to the doctor, y'all. Don't forget to hit the Cash App, PayPal, and the Venmo. It's 9. I'm going to say that I'll start the live stream at 10 a.m. If something happens and I'm going to be longer. What is that? Email me, Laura, and tell me what that is. I've never heard of that, Silver. Yes, it's a very intentional community. Yes. When I show y'all the documents I have, not just the Truckee Way paperwork, but the incorporation documents and what was stated and how their town and city works. And then we go over also the documents that I have, that the webcams and everything else available. You're going to see what I'm talking about. Alabama prayers, darling. Oh my, it's an hour and 15 minutes away, Kenny. Right now here it's 8:46 a.m. and I'm saying at 10 a.m. Eastern time I'll be live. So that's about an hour and 15 minutes. Anybody have any questions before I take off? Because I'm going to have to end the live when I start driving again. Because trust me and believe, I can, in my rear view, I see the Popo parked waiting on me to pull off. We have several health food stores, Miss Laura. So if you could email me that or something, that'd be great. It's 2:47 a.m. where you're at. Wow. Aloha. Test results day. Okay. Well, Bama, I will be praying for you and your dad. That is no fun, honey. I have lost my father, and my heart goes out to you. I truly love that. Thank you, and I will see you guys shortly. I will turn this off, but I want y'all to know I will be recording if I get pulled. Please do, Lisa, send the video to my email. Absolutely. Anything, listen, never hesitate. Send me anything that you feel is important to any of the cases that we're talking about. Um, and I know a lot of people are asking, why haven't I covered Debbie Collier? I'm going to tell y'all, I haven't covered her case because to me it's cut and dry. I don't understand even the when the Venmo amount is just the exact amount that the daughters, who if y'all can't tell by them mugshots of that daughter that she's a methamphetamine, somebody needs some help. What y'all think all them little scabs is all over her face? Okay? And it is the exact amount down. They the dumbest criminals. Like some of these people need to be on America's stupidest criminals. That's the dumbest shit anybody ever done in their life. You Venmoed yourself the exact damn dollar amount, down to the penny, down to the new fines and everything. You emailed yourself the exact dollar amount that was necessary to pay all of your boyfriend's fines. How stupid can one be? Can one of my mods drop the email address in the chat? I mean, I personally don't think it's worth covering. And I have put a call out, and I've only gotten one YouTuber to answer me back. There's something going on in my town, and it's just a little too close to home. And I'm afraid to handle it myself. I need help. I've got documents I shouldn't have had, and they're floating all over the street, and it's put multiple lives in danger. Um, it's a scary situation, and there may be a crooked cop. I don't. Who is AE that debunked that? No, you did not, H squared. Please send that to me. I don't know what AE debunked, but okay, whatever. Because I've seen the breakdown of the charges. I mean, it's public record on the Debbie Collier thing. It's just stupid. Like, I'm not even getting that. To me, it's too cut and dry. They getting ready. There'll be arrests soon enough on that one. I don't. And if there's not, then something's wrong somewhere. Okay. Thank you, Katie. Um, Honestly, Grizzly's True Crime had the best breakdown that I have seen on that Debbie Collier. They had it broke down to the penny on that one. So, but yeah, I'm saying this in a live stream again as protection in case something should happen to me. I received a copy of a confidential informant's agreement and another sheet that was of a controlled sale that occurred in May of 2022. And upon further investigation, learned that it had been circulating in the streets of my county and area for over 3 weeks. And as I was told, those that need to know, and what was said to me when I said, what? They said, to the criminal element that needs to know. An ex-officer that won't be identified told me that, in their opinion, that had to be leaked. And it should have never seen the light of day. So if any YouTubers out there listening and is willing to help me look into this, I would greatly appreciate it. I don't really know where to go with it and what to do, but I'm worried. Because there's the agreement, and then there's that buy, and there's like 4 names, first and last names mentioned, that those people are in imminent danger. I would think, if there's a name mentioned and it's got these 3 people's names and it says that they did a controlled buy from you and they're all living within 15 minutes of each other, something ain't right. Something's a little off there. So, again, anybody out there who's willing to help me, send me an email, because it's a little scary. But, like I said, 10 a.m., somewhere between 10 a.m. and 10:15 a.m., I'll be starting the live stream, and I'll have those documents for you guys. I know if I go to urgent care this early, I'll definitely be out in time. Oh, they are. You're right about that with the whistleblower. They are. I'm not going to go into where it came from. If somebody will right quick just drop the Cash App, the PayPal, and the Venmo in the chat, and the linky links real quick, I'm going to have to say goodbye. And good morning, Annette. And letting everybody know I will be live with documents that we're going to look at. I'm going to show you where to go to get them and everything. Thank you. I live here, and I want it to stay what it should. I don't want it to turn into a Hawkins County. Thank you, 1965. Absolutely. I'll email you copies of what I got, and you tell me what you think. Obviously, they burned that CI. I mean, that's obvious. Captain Obvious. I don't know if it'll even let me comment. I don't know. I don't know how to comment in the chat. It won't let me. Annette, I'm sorry. I don't know why it's not going out. That's why I'm doing a video, Annette, to announce that the actual live stream will be between 10 a.m. and 10:15 a.m. And I'm going to have document after document after document to show y'all. Yeah, definitely unsubscribe. So basically, if anybody wants to contribute to the Cash App, the PayPal, or the Venmo, it'll be in the description of this live stream once it ends, because I hadn't seen any of my mods drop any of the links, and I've got to go or I'm not going to make it. And I just hope and pray they'll see me. If not, I'll figure something out. Because they're telling me I need to be checked again. Whatever. Anyway, peace, love, and light. See y'all in an hour and 5 minutes, approximately.